Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of Tim's Extremely Low Tech Explosive Podcast. I know it's been a while. Been very busy between moving to my new apartment, the new studio. Looks different because I'm in my own apartment. Just getting everything, settled, moving in, and other things. Just we're too busy to do this, and so. But I'm back, and I missed you guys. Hopefully you missed me too. Today I'm going to talk about movies. As you all know, 2020 was just an awful year for everything. But for me personally, I missed out. I love going to the movies. I can go to the movies once a week, see something different. Um, just one of my favorite things to do. Uh, I have three really exciting times, very good memories of going to the movies. First time, I was young, real young. Uh, there was a movie theater in Chicopee, Massachusetts called the Rivoli. And my whole family, including my mom, went to go see Jaws 3D. Horrible, horrible, horrible movie. I tried watching it the other day just to relive memories, and I couldn't get through 10 minutes of the movie. It was just awful. But as the title says, it's 3D. And I was sitting next to my mom, and every time something 3D would happen, she would nudge me and go like, "Oh my God!" Nudge me again and shake me and just get all excited about this new. She's probably never been to a 3D movie. It's probably the first time I ever went to one too. Yeah. And I just kind of remember that so clearly how excited she was and how excited we were to go see Jaws 3D, which I probably never say that again, at the Rivoli, which is now closed in Chicopee, Massachusetts. Uh, the second time, uh, Wizard of Oz came back in IMAX in 3D about 5 years ago, I want to say. And I took Gracie to go see it. Gracie, as you guys know, is a huge Wizard of Oz fan. So I surprised her, took her to the movies. It was very crowded. Not very crowded, maybe three quarters full. Got her seated, got on her glasses. I'm surprised she kept on for most of the movie. But as some of you remember, when Gracie was younger, every time she would get excited, she would give up this big, loud, high scream pitch of excitement. She did that through the whole movie, from the moment it started to the tornado scene to the colors. She just got so much excitement where I was a little bit embarrassed because of her high screams and height and everything. But she did very well. She did very well, and I just enjoyed that so much. And the third time, it's kind of recent. I went to go see Avengers Endgame, one of my favorite movies now. I saw it once. I think I'll tell you, my third time going, because I love the movie that much. Third time going, I got seated next to a young couple that obviously never seen the movie before, and I knew everything that was going to happen. And watching their surprise and awe and wonder and excitement of everything that was going to happen, like when Captain America grabbed Thor's hammer, they're like, "Oh my God!" They started crying and throwing their hands up and applauding, and just I've never felt that in a movie theater before. Surrounded by strangers with this one single event happening in front of us that we all shared. And it was just a great feeling. And in 2020, we lost that. They closed all the theaters. For very good reason. They're slowly starting to come back. So what I wanted to do today, I'll try to tell you about those three stories. I want to mention the 10 movies I'm looking forward to watching in 2021. Don't know if I'll be able to watch them in the theaters. They're slowly starting to open up, but who knows? This pandemic is weird. We could be back closed again next week. We don't really know, but I want to go over my top 10 movies I'm looking forward to in 2021. So here we go. First, some honorable mentions. During the Super Bowl, a trailer came out for M. Night Shyamalan's Old. I didn't even know this movie existed. The trailer came on. It's about a family at a beach, and for some reason, time changes for them on the beach. Kids, they're all aging rapidly. They don't know why. And it just looked very, very interesting. Like I said, I didn't even know the movie existed till that trailer. And M. Night Shyamalan's hit and miss, as you all know. Sixth Sense was great. The Village was Unbreakable was great. But after that, not so much. But I feel he's due for a comeback. And maybe Old is his comeback. So let's hope, knock on wood. We'll see. Next honorable mention is The Conjuring. The Devil Made Me Do It. I love the Conjuring movies. Lorraine and Lorraine Warren and her husband, I forgot his name, telling their tales. I think this is the last movie they're gonna be doing with this couple. But I guess on this one, there is something paranormal going on, but it's actually a court case, and it's actually the first time the saying "the devil made me do it" actually came about. It came about from this court case, and it just looks really, really interesting. No trailers have come out yet. Just the whole idea just sounds pretty amazing. So, but we'll see. Could be the worst movie ever. Could be the best movie ever. You never know. So let's start the countdown. Number 10. Again, I wasn't really looking forward to this movie. Then I saw the trailer. That's Mortal Kombat. Coming out on April 16th. I played the game when I was younger. Wasn't a fan. I mean, I wasn't a big fan. I liked it. Just people kicking ass. You gotta enjoy it. But then I saw the trailer of this movie, not thinking much about it, and it went from a movie I couldn't care about to one that I really want to see now. So I'm actually looking forward to seeing Mortal Kombat. The shit's going to be rated R, so some of the fatalities are going to be pretty graphic. And judging from the trailer, I can actually see that. So we'll see. Number 9 is a movie that's been delayed. It's supposed to have been out over a year ago. That's Black Widow. Looking forward to it. The only thing that I'm not looking, that was kind of derails my excitement for this movie is the fact that, I don't know, for those of you who haven't seen Endgame yet, you might want to mute this part out. But in the middle of Endgame, Black Widow dies. So now we're going back in time to watch this movie, and we know the ending, that she's not going to be around much longer. It kind of derails excitement a little bit. It's still going to be great. Marvel, you never go wrong with Marvel. Even though I'm a DC guy, but Marvel's okay too, I guess. Alicia. But it's pretty good. I'm looking forward to Black Widow. Number 9, speaking of DC, is The Suicide Squad. Now, I was not a big fan of the original Suicide Squad. It was okay. Had some faults, to say the least. Harley Quinn was great. Deadshot was great. But the whole story could have been so much better. But James Gunn, who did the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, is taking director chair for The Suicide Squad. And I know after watching, Guardians of the Galaxy, I Am Groot, that he can do a really, really good job with this franchise. And I think he will. So it makes me really look forward to it. Number 7 is a movie called Spiral from the Book of Saw. I love the Saw movies. I love the first couple Saw movies. Then the gimmick got old, kind of got unbelievable. Turns out, there's more than one Jigsaw, and blah, blah, blah. And by the end, there were some great movies. There's some great surprises in all the movies, but by the end, it got kind of boring, I guess. But they're going to revamp it. They're going to redo it. They're going to start over. I don't know if Jigsaw is going to be part of this or it's going to be somebody else. But Chris Rock actually is starring and producing in this movie. You don't think Chris Rock being a comedian, but had me really excited because we saw what Jordan Peele did with all his horror movies. So I think Chris Rock can actually do the same thing with the Saw franchise. But we'll see. Could be horrible. Could be great. We don't know. And that comes out May 21st. Next movie I'm looking forward to, speaking of Marvel, is Eternals. A lot of you probably didn't even know about this movie, but it's more about... See, I don't know a whole lot about it either, but it's Marvel. And I know it's going to be great. It's more of gods. More like the Guardians of the Galaxy, but about gods. Angelina Jolie's going to be in it. Selma Hayek. I can never say his name. Hakeem Nagiani. He's going to be in it, and it just looks very, very interesting. But it has to do with more of the cosmic space part of the Marvel universe. So don't expect to see Iron Man or Captain America or Black Widow or those in this movie, but I think it's still going to be it's expanding the whole universe. So I think it's going to be actually halfway decent. So we'll see. And from what I hear, I guess people who have seen it, critics or whatever, said it's fantastic. So that gets me even more excited. Next movie, number 5, is A Quiet Place 2. Again, this movie should have been out a year ago. In fact, just before the pandemic hit, it was getting ready to be released. Then at the last minute, they decided to cancel it because all the movie theaters are starting to shut down. But I love the first Quiet Place. John Krasinski, Jim from The Office, which I'm a huge Office fan anyways, but directed and starred in it. Did a great job talking about a movie with basically no dialogue and no sound, because if you make sound in this universe, monsters are going to get you. And come to top it off, his wife was pregnant. So knowing that they're going to be giving birth to a baby, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but babies are not quiet. So it was just a great movie, great story, great ending. I can't wait to see Quiet Place 2. And that comes out on April 23rd. It's coming pretty soon. Next movie is Spiderman No Way Home. They just announced the title, No Way Home. I just love the Spider-Man movies, and Tom Holland as Spider-Man is incredible. And for those of you who are watching WandaVision, and I am totally hooked on WandaVision. That's a whole other video I can talk about WandaVision, but supposedly the story is going to continue in Spider-Man 2, and then again in Doctor Strange 2 when that comes out. So I'm looking forward to see how WandaVision is going to move into Spider-Man 2. Don't know. I can't think of how they're going to do it. It's something to do with the multiverses, I guess. But the exciting thing is Jamie Foxx is coming back as Electro, which he did in not Tobey Maguire, but the other Spider-Man. I forgot his name. God, it's going to kill me. But he was a villain in that movie in Spider-Man 2, Amazing Spider-Man 2. But he's coming back for this movie, so is Dr. Octopus, who was one of the villains in Spider-Man 2, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 2. So, again, not sure how they're going to do that. They're talking about Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire, and the other Spider-Man coming back for this movie, too, which, again, don't know how they're going to do that. But looking forward to finding out. It should be incredible. I can't wait to see it. And that comes out on December 12th, so we got a long time to wait for that one. Next movie, which is actually coming out next couple of weeks on HBO Max, is Zack Snyder's Justice League. I seen the original Justice League. It was not good. I'll be honest. Being a DC guy with Wonder Woman and Batman and Aquaman and Wonder Woman and The Flash and Cyborg, you think it would be an incredible movie. But they dropped the ball so bad on that. And as you know, Zack Snyder had to leave after filming a lot of stuff because of family emergency. And he was replaced by Joss Whedon, who pretty much just killed the whole rest of the movie. So, and this is, in the next couple of weeks, HBO Max is going to show Zack Snyder's his vision of what this movie was supposed to be. And I just can't wait to see it. So I bet it's gonna be pretty good. It's gonna be an HBO Max. It's gonna be about 4 hours. But I don't care. I'm just looking forward to watching it. So, and next, number 2, Can't wait to see on October 15th, Halloween Kills. I love the rebooted Halloween that came out a couple years ago with Jamie Lee Curtis, with Michael Myers, and those. They just did an incredible job remaking that whole movie. One of the best scenes of a kill is shown from Michael Myers' perspective, where he walks into a house, kills an old lady, but it's all like one shot, and it's just a really really good movie. Honestly, I wasn't never a big fan of the original Halloween movie. To me, it's very boring. Michael Myers is behind a bush, then he's behind the bush again. So and there's some good kills, but I'm looking forward to the second part of the trilogy, and I guess next year, knock on wood, they're coming out with the third movie of the trilogy called Halloween Ends. So we'll see how that goes. And finally, coming out end of this month on HBO Max again, Godzilla versus Kong. I'm a teenage kid inside, obviously from the posters. I cannot wait to see some Godzilla versus Kong action. That sounds dirty. That sounds awful. Fighting each other. So, there's going to be some ass kicking. There's going to be some damage. There's going to be some buildings going down, some people dying, some boats going under. And I'm just looking forward to every minute of it. So, the other Godzilla movies were okay. Too much characterization of the humans. A big fight would start out between Godzilla and another monster, and they would switch cameras to a couple kids watching TV or something like that. And I don't know, it just wasn't all that good. But I am really, really, really looking forward to Godzilla versus Kong. And cannot wait for it to get here, which it does in a couple weeks. But there you guys go. There's my list. 10 plus movies I'm looking forward to in 2021. Now, these dates that I gave you are up in the air. Who knows what's going to happen? Nobody knows what's going to happen at this point. They have the vaccine. People are taking it. I guess it's working. We don't know yet. But we'll see. I think once they raise the ban on all these masks and let people kind of get together again, hopefully it doesn't happen, but I think it's all going to come back again. But I'm a pessimist. Usually I'm an optimist, but we'll see. But 2020 was so bad, it's hard to be optimistic as far as 2021 goes. But we'll see. Maybe it'd be the best year ever, so we'll see. But anyway, guys, thank you very much. Thanks for watching. Glad to see you again. Please, if you like these videos, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thumbs up actually helped me with the analytics of everything that's going to be going. So, and if I want to do this, long term, hopefully better. I'm working on it. I'm going to need some likes. So, but thank you guys very much. Hope you have a great day. Happy March. And I'll see you guys real soon. All right. Love you guys. Bye.